I want you to now share with us, sir, a big goal that you set recently. How did it become successful?
Let me just backdate to the time I authored my first book, and that was the goal was to complete it in 30 days. I had a goal to complete the book in 30 days, and that was a lot for me. I needed to adjust in many aspects of my life. I needed to, it was a lot. It was a lot for me to achieve, to complete a book in 30 days, in a month. But actually, I did it. And the book is actually available today for anybody that wants to get a copy of it. And what I did was that I broke my goals into milestones. Now, you see, one of the challenges that most people have about goal is that they just create a big goal without supporting goals in achieving those goals. But what I did was I broke that 30 days into daily goal, weekly goal, and daily goal and weekly goal again. So I I would write inside my book, complete one chapter this day, complete one chapter this day, and I was intentional about staying through the goal. It was a big goal. I broke it down into daily goals. So I feel that the the challenge that most people often have is that they are excited about the ambiguity of their goal. I was talking to somebody that said, "How much do you want to make this year?" And he said he wants to make millions. I just said, millions is not a goal. How do you want to make millions? Somebody told me you want to make six $600,000. I said, "How are you going to make $600,000? Look at the reality of your life right now. Can you really make $600,000?" And he told me, I told him, okay, this is a reality now. How are you going to make this goal? Can you structure it into bits, into milestones? Okay, I'm going to make $1,000 this month. Every month I'm going to make $1,000. And that's exactly what I did. I turned it into daily goals. And then that actually helped me to stay true. Another thing I also learned to do is that I don't have my goals in my head. I have it written down. So I have a book that I regularly write my daily goal. And for me, that I had to do a lot of things. I had to set daily goals. I had to do things that has to do with church, things that have to do with business, things that have to do with personal growth. I had to set it in daily goals. Because there are times I even forgot to call my mother for weeks. I will not remember. My mom that called me saying, "You've even forgotten that you have a child and you have a mother at all. You are not even calling your mother at all." So I had to make that personal. I had to make that daily goal. Okay, call mommy this day, call this person this day, and that is actually how I have learned to accomplish the goal. That's what I did. Another thing I've learned to do is that I have an accountability system. So what I did was I told my mentor, I want to write this book. I'm going to send you, you're going to proofread it. So I'm going to be sending you this chapter on this day. So because I have that helped me to stay through the course of the writing process. It was challenging, it was difficult, it was stressful, but I stayed through it because I know that I need to send this thing to this person at this time. All right. So accountability system, and I tell somebody here, if you are here and you don't have a mentor, I feel you should get somebody that can actually watch over you and you can be accountable to. It helps you a lot. So, and as a matter of fact, too, I'm a person that when I want to do things, I tell one or two persons. And when I tell them, that keeps me on my toes. So I have friends that I communicate my goals with. I tell them, okay, these are things I want to do. I don't even know I'm going to do it. And when I talk to them and I talk, by the time I'm even talking, I'm having more idea about the goal. And then because I've already told them, I have to do that thing. Right? So those are the ways I have. And if there's any other goal that I've set that I achieved, there are things that have to do with my finances. I remember last year I set a goal to make 25 million. It was a lot of money. It was really a lot of money. And then the first thing I did about making the money, of course, is to set monthly goal. I said monthly, how much am I going to make in a month to make 25 million? So I put it down. How much work I needed to do What skills do I need to have? It was last year that I developed so many skills, challenging skills. As a matter of fact, there are people waiting for me to reach out to them as I'm talking to you. There are people online that have been calling me as I'm on this meeting, and I'm not going to reply to the call until after this meeting. There's a staff waiting for me. I needed to expand the capacity to get more people to get into our work so that I can have enough time. If I want to make 25 million, I cannot do everything myself. How much work do I want to do to make 25 million? I need to get more people to work on board with us. Even though last year we didn't hit 25 million, but we were very close to it. So, I feel that it's very important that we learn how to put our goals, our dreams into milestones. It helps us to know what next I need to do. What step do I need to take? And as you do that, you'll see that the goal becomes simpler. One of the mistakes we make is that our goals become overwhelming at some point. Like we become so overwhelmed by the goal. You're asking yourself, how am I really going to achieve this goal? How am I really going to get started with this step? And the truth is, as you break those things into achievable bits, you'll see that they become simpler to achieve.